Okay, so today I'm going to share a secret that allows me to bid successfully on a lot of projects. So we'll take this particular site an example, and this is again from a real job posting. So this is the page, and you have to take all the links and go inside those links and collect the information. So this kind of information I have already published on my channel and on my course. So today what I'm going to focus is on headers. So let's take this URL and let me open the command prompt, and we will open Scrapy shell. And always remember that understanding Scrapy shell is very crucial for effective Scrapy projects. So there is a lot of text that's being spit out. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And what we see here is the response is 403. So 403 is forbidden. So in fact, if we look at response.txt, so you can already see that your browser does not support cookies and this kind of message. And we can actually view this in a browser. You can already see that this is a CAPTCHA response which is being asked. And how can you bypass? That's what I'm going to show it to you. So let's do a Control-C, and I'm going to open incognito window. So the first thing that I'm going to do is press F12, go to Network tab, then paste in the URL and press Enter. Wait for the site to load. And now we'll go and examine the first request. So this is the first request. Let's go to headers. So we can see that this is a GET request which resulted in 200. So I'm going to collapse it. Response headers, I'm going to collapse it for now. So what we are interested in is these request headers. So usually if you just send user agent, the request gets 200. But I know that this site will not work with sending just user agent. So what you need to do is you need to send everything except these ones which start with colon. So not these ones, but starting from accept, encoding, everything. All these things you have to send. So if you are using Scrapy, you need to convert this into a dictionary. So what you can do is you can copy this, clear, paste everything, and then convert this into a dictionary manually. So we will call it headers, and one by one we can convert this into a dictionary like this. But this is time-taking process, right? So what I do instead is I have written a function. So I'm going to copy and paste that function here. So this is the function that I'm pasting in. And don't worry about this code because I'm going to share this code with you. So you can find this whole code below this video. So I'm going to create this function. So now in the shell we have created this function. So you can either keep this function in a common file, or even in your Spider you can just copy paste this code. Now you will see that the only mandatory parameter is one string. The separator is by default set to colon and space. Strip cookies is true, so even if you paste cookies, it will be ignored. And this is by default good setting because cookies are handled by Scrapy automatically, so you don't have to worry about cookies. And stripped CL is for content length. So content length is something which is generated dynamically, so it's better to strip that. So if you want, you can override this by using false. So you don't have to worry about all these details. So I'm going to just press Ctrl L to clear everything. And now from the browser, copy everything, all these things. And even if you have cookies, it doesn't matter. Just copy everything. And we will call this getHeaders function and pass in this string. And we will use this triple quotes, this convention, so that we can pass in all the lines. And there is only one thing that you need to take care, that it splits all the lines based on new line characters. So here we can see that we are having one new line unnecessary. So now everything looks okay, and let's store it in a variable, and let's check the value of this, and everything looks okay. So now what we will do is we will copy this URL. So I'm going to copy this URL, and now we are going to create a request. So scrappy.request, that's what we are going to create, and paste in the URL as the first parameter, and headers are going to be the H dictionary that we just created, and this we are going to store it in a local variable. And now we can call the fetch method. So by the way, all these things what I'm doing right now is only for the shell. You can do everything in the spider itself. And this time you can see that we have 200 response. And if we look at the response, you have the correct page. You can see that this is a local URL, but this page has loaded. And if you want, you can actually create a quick spider. But now because we need to send custom headers, so we are going to exclude this start URL, and instead we are going to use start request method. And it takes no parameters. And now we can simply copy paste from the command prompt. Okay, so everything looks okay, and just for fun, and we can see that there is this huge cookie that has been sent. So this also I will copy here, and you will see that everything will be ignored. So this is our request, and of course this time we will be yielding the request. So the default callback is anyway parse, and here we can call open in browser. So this will simply open this response in browser from scrappy.utils.response import open in browser. So this is the function that we are using. Let's save this. So I'm just going to copy this function and keep it outside this class. So I'm just going to paste it here. Let's run it. No captcha, and we have the page. So that's all for today. See you in the next one.